That's right. Yeah.
What? Yeah. Get out of here. Yeah. So number twos ain't bad. Number two that don't understand his role is trying to eliminate number ones. It's all in churches. I'm talking to the cameras. It's all in the churches. You can smell it. And that's part of our problem. We haven't learned to submit and stay in our lane in the grace that God has given us. And not to become, and I'm not talking about cloning you and you borrowed stuff and making you, and I'm not emasculating you. I'm just telling you in divine order, we're going to be able to raise a generation, because that's what he did. He raised a generation because he was willing to take instruction from the one he served. So we haven't been empowered, because we have to understand that sometimes God will raise somebody up in our lives to give us the tools that's necessary to raise things in our lives. Okay, is that okay? Okay, can we move on now? Another instance in chapter 9, same book, chapter 9, I'm running. 2 Kings, y'all moving? Y'all gonna wait till it show up again? That's good. That's okay. I'm so used to them in the 80s. I get excited when I hear pages turn.
Yes.
I mean, I know we got it on the digital now, but I do. It just, I don't know if that's gonna ever go.
Yes.
You know, I've had pastors try to tell me, brother, you got to go ahead and get your electronic device. I got one. I got a computer. I'm just old school.
All right.
I like to hear the pages turn.
Yes.
I like to see the ink, and I like to mark. And I got all my notes over there. You know, what am I doing with my notes? I got all my notes, and I got more notes. I got paper. Look at all this stuff. Let me show you. Look at it. This is, man, it's overcrowded in here. I got stuff all over the place. So when the Spirit of God prompts me, when I'm in the service, I can just go, I can't find it. I know it's in there. I can't go straight to it, but I know it's in it. Amen. Let's go to the 9th chapter. 9 and 1. Now you're going to see here, this is a powerful. I hope y'all getting something. Yeah, I'm trying to help you out, trying to get you over the hump, even though it ain't Wednesday. So you can see that Elijah, now here goes Elijah the prophet, that's the one we just talked about. One of the children, he called to himself one of the children of the prophets and said unto him, gird up your loins and take the box of oil in thy hand and go to Ramoth Gilead. Now he was, this prophet, which has no name, but I love when it says man of God because it's so obscure, but the principle still remains the same. I mean, you ain't got to know names and people's names and places. It's the principle behind it, right? So it's obtuse, I guess is the word I'm looking for. But anyhow, he told him, he said, there's another assignment on the horizon. Jehu needs to be anointed as king, right? And so he anointed him. So you got to understand, y'all all right? So in order to gird up your loins and to release somebody else into their next assignment, you have to gird up your loins. Okay. You sometimes in churches you have people that's anointed, gifted, talented, articulate, skillful, but they won't gird up their loins to carry their next assignment. Let me take a drink on that. That went right over here. I ain't got nothing here, right? Yeah, okay. I got anointed people in here. Y'all think I'm crazy? I don't know that. I do. I got people here got something on the inside of them that's not yet developed. I know that. But what the key is, you got to take personal responsibility, understanding that your role here is to be a conduit for somebody else. That's the church split. Amen. I'm going to see another way if I can draw it out of you. Because that's what it says to me. Because Elijah was gonna, he wasn't, see, that's what Elijah, I like Elijah because Elijah gave a lot of assignments. You know, he said, hey, Gehazi, go raise this. Hey, you prophet, go over here and anoint another prophet instead of the prophet of Israel. And go get Jehu, because there's some things I want to do with him. But I'm going to send you. And so, it brings what Timothy said, commit this to faithful men. So, you get what I'm saying? So, he was able to commit that administration the empowerment to bring another person into a new inauguration and a whole nother level as a king to rule over body people. But it could not happen without him first girding up his loins. We have disenfranchised people. We have people that are not focused because we have the channel, the middleman hasn't done the homework to gird up his loins as a precursor to the next generation. You mean all of my struggles and all of my fight and all my warfare is only the backdrop of a bigger picture? Yeah. Yeah, I know. You just think it's all personal. It's all about you. The devil just wants you. No, he just don't want you. He wants to distort you. He wants to distract you. He wants to discourage you. He wants you to not go to have the full impetus for why you exist. He wants to abbreviate you. Get what I'm saying? He wants to not allow you to fully connect and engage God in the process.
Right. Yes. All right.
Anything other than everything is not enough. Anything other than everything is not enough. Because that's an idol. Y'all need me to say it again? Come on, y'all tell other people that didn't catch it. Come on, tell them what I said.
Anything other than everything.
And y'all know that's what he do to us. He do it. He keeps us back and tell us it don't take all that.
Right.
Yep.
You ain't got to go all in. Oh yeah, you do. And in fact, things don't shift. And it doesn't begin to go in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? Things don't start aligning for you until you shift your thinking. And see, the process is designed to let you know where you haven't shifted. It ain't to scare you. It's the blessing. It's the mercy of God that you're not consumed. He's allowing you. He's giving you another chance. Y'all all right now? Jeremiah 1:17. We're going pretty good right now, I think. I got another 2 hours. Jeremiah 1:17. No, I wouldn't do that to y'all. Jeremiah 1:17. Not yet, right? I'll say that for the discipleship classes, where I can just talk.
Yeah.
Open my mouth and he can feel it. He said, "Thou therefore gird up thy loins." This is Jeremiah. Amen. Jeremiah was getting ready to get sent to a nation that didn't like him, didn't want to receive him because he wasn't immature, he was young. I mean, no, he was young, say about 13 years old. And God was using this novice to bring correction to them. So he said, you know what? You got to gird up your loins. Arise and speak to them. All that I command thee. Not some, not the way you feel like it. He said all. Somebody say all.
All.
Be not dismayed at their faces, lest I confound thee before them. It's something he had to tell me because sometimes you look out and you look at people's faces, you get a little discouraged. Okay. Y'all ain't been up here enough. If I brought you up here a few times, you look out, you probably inbox me and say, what's wrong with them? I'm like, hey, you just see the same thing I see. That's all. Welcome to the group. But he said, don't be dismayed at their faces. There's some people God's going to send you to, you can't be dismayed at their faces because their countenance doesn't denote the capacity that God has to bring them into change. And sometimes the reason why we don't invite people to church because of their countenance. Am I right? First time we tell them we invited one time. Most church I told you, 90% of the church only invited one person their whole life. Living out loud, I didn't teach it. We're nomads. Hey man, we're pilgrims, strangers. We don't Yeah, it's what we do, not who we are. But anyhow, get back. So we didn't understand that you can't judge the book by the cover, because sometimes folks are just throwing you a curveball. The enemy sometimes trying to see how deep you're willing to go. What's your sacrifice? You know, because let me tell you something. Most people have layers.
Yes. Yes.
I've known it. I've seen it before. And folks just ain't going. One invite ain't enough. You got to go into that cleft of the rock and say, God, I need to get creative. God, what's the strategy? You know what I'm saying? Leonard, poor Leonard, he was telling me just recently about how he ended up here. And he said that he ended up at this church because we're going to a Jackhammers game. Am I right? So we got him with the hammer. We might have to get some more hammers, then we'll get some men in here. Invite them to a couple of games or something, bowling, have a bowling night, knick-knack night, you got to get something, you know. But, you know, some folks, you got to get witty.
That's true.
You know, so we can't be upset. It's a part of the assignment that you're going to contend with people who are not necessarily receptive to the message. Okay? And you maybe a husband, maybe a wife, maybe kids, maybe a neighbor. Lord, I knew that about this weekend. But it could be a variety of things, right?
Yes.
But we can't look at their faces.
That's right.
Tell your neighbor, we can't look at their faces.
We can't look at their faces.
I mean, no, we got to look at their heart.
We gotta look at their heart.
Because God put something in there. The Bible says we have hidden riches in secret places. There's treasures in darkness. There's some things that our eyes can't perceive. Amen? But we need to gird up our loins and say, you know what? I carry something valuable. I see them and the infirmity they're in. I see the situation.